So I also have some other work that I had picked up, or that I have made for an installation. And this stuff is work that I intended to be hung. It's got hooks and stuff like that. But I thought that with my newly cleaned kitchen countertop today, I could put together an installation so you could get a sense of what something would be like if the work was fired ahead of time. These are obviously pretty simple forms, and so the issue to make it an interesting installation is just to figure out how to put them together in interesting ways. And some of them can kind of stand up and some of them sit down. Some of them can go into other spaces like that. And I've got plenty of them here, which is nice because sometimes on an installation, to get the pieces grouped the way you want them, you want to have more, and if you have just a few, you're kind of stuck. Okay, what do I do? You know, what do I put here? I don't have enough to put everywhere that I want it to be. So in fact, I can even do things like this, get into these spaces. And an installation is meant to interact with the space, right? So if I've got these pieces in such a way that they're just kind of sitting on a table, it's not really interacting with the space. But if I've got these pieces in such a way that they are making an interesting space, or kind of interacting, like I said, interacting with that space, I can start to, it sort of feels like there's this, they're taking over. All of these little pieces are taking over the space. I'm trying to, some of them have openings, so one of the things I'm trying to do is make sure those openings are hidden. And of course, I can't actually see what this looks like on the screen, so I'm going to have to step back at some point and make sure that I'm looking at this from that view as well. So you're starting to see how an installation, if you walked into a space and saw this, you might think, how strange. What is going on there? Is the place infested with these little balls and stuff like that? And that's, you know, it doesn't have to be an infestation, but the idea is to have that kind of surprise, have that something else going on that makes people see the space differently. Lots of the installations that I used as examples were meant to be, some of them, excuse me, were meant to be interventions to make you think about, say, a crack in the sidewalk, or a part of the, get some depth here, get some stuff behind, a part of the architecture or a part of the space that was being changed by the art being there. So here's another example of how an installation might work for you.